Hello guys, this is me Harivatrai from Live with SEO. Today I'm here to talk about ChatGPT and Claude AI. I'll show you the difference between these tools. You can choose whichever you like. Claude AI is the new AI tool, so it's making lots of news. So I'm here to talk about the Claude AI. Is it a ChatGPT killer? Is it as close as ChatGPT? So I'm here to talk about that. So I'm in the ChatGPT window, ChatGPT 4. So in this chat window, I will type write meta description for web page about tech education and vocational training. So this is my prompt. Let's see. Explore the world of technical education, vocational training, dive into the specialized courses, hand-on learning experiences, and the path to promising career power future with a skill that matters. Okay, so I don't know the characters. Okay, so let's give another prompt. How many? Okay, so it's calculating the characters, so 256 characters. So by default it gave us 256 characters. I haven't inserted any prompt related to SEO, so by default, so I just included the meta description word and expect chat know the meta description and character limit. Okay, so by default showed 256 character and gave me the another thing that it is like concise, okay, relevant, and provides the clear overview of web-based content, making it suitable for search optimization. It says that, but I want under 160 characters that you guys know. Okay, so right under 160 that does that. Discover technical education and vocational training, gain hands-on skills for promising careers, empower your future today. So it is 157 character long, so it does the job for me. Okay, so I will calculate the prompt. This is the one prompt, and I'm not satisfied with that prompt because it exceeded the meta description characters. So I asked Chat count the character. There were 256, and I said that right under 160. So series of prompt there, but in the third iteration, Chat gave the output I expected about. I can easily give the character count and limit first prompt. It will do the job, but I just wanted to test if Chat knows what the meta description is all about. In another scenario I have tested, ChatGPT does know the meta description, what it is about, but this instance doesn't. The meta description seems like ChatGPT know the SEO and meta description, but the character count got used, and here two characters. So this is GPT. So let's dive into Claude, okay, the new AI tool. So I will type the same prompt here, write meta description for web page about technical education and training. Let's see. Different tool will have a different ways of analyzing the thing, giving us the output, and prompt works differently. The same prompt on GPT and the same prompt on Claude and same prompt on other tools like Jasper, Writer, or other tool like Bard will act different. Okay, so let's see. So here's the draft meta description for web page about technical education and vocational training. Learn about the importance and benefits of technical education and vocational training. The page provides an overview of career technical education, CTE programs, apprenticeship, certifications, and on-the-job training. Discover how hands-on career preparation lead to in-demand job, higher learning potential, and economic model. Okay, so this is long, like it gives the overall perspective on the technician and vocational training, but the length and the characters are too. Okay, so let's see. I will ask Claude, count the character. How characters are there? Okay. So meta description, I provided 156 character including the spaces. So this is clearly lying. Okay, so this may not be 156 character. Okay, I will go to the character count here and see if Claude is telling the truth. So there are 436 characters, guys. So Claude is literally lying here. Okay, so this is not true. Okay, I will ask about descriptions. 438 characters. I want that on 160. Here's a 160 character meta description for a web page about technical education. Says that, but again, looks long. I'm not sure, but I mean, this should exceed 160. See guys, 316 character again. So I will ask brutally, why are not giving description under 160 character? Let's see. You are right. Apologies. Okay, so here's the 158 character meta description about technical education and vocational training. Again, it gave me a long prompt. Let's see. So 314 again. So here, even though the Claude AI has lots of potential and Claude AI has different perks and different language model, Claude knows lots of things. I mean, I've seen in the blog that Claude AI also passed the GRE test and other things, but on the context of SEO and the word, even the Claude AI here have a web access by default on the free version. There is a Claude 2 also. We will test that later on, but on the Claude AI default, I mean free version, doesn't know anything about seems like it doesn't about SEO or the meta description. It has a web access as well. So at least on the GPT part, I know the GPT will generate the meta description under the 160 character, but in this instance GPT actually gave 256 character, but in the output it actually says that for SEO. So GPT actually knows SEO, but seems like here Claude AI does not know anything about meta description, even if the prompts are so precise and users have to follow up with these chats and as an output. But seems like the following up part and the prompt does not work here for Claude AI. Maybe on the Claude AI meta description or the SEO thing is not in their library. I don't know. So clearly fails. So GPT here 1 point and Claude 0. So let's test another thing. Okay, so I will ask Claude. So I'm in the Claude dashboard, so I will ask Claude and then switch on GPT. Okay, so can you write words about technician? Okay, sorry for that guys, I'm usually bad with the keyboard. I type fast, so it gave me a frequently asked question about tech education. Okay, so what is technical education and vocational training? What are the examples? Vocational career, what type of programs are available? What are the benefits? How can I find program that's right? Quite relevant question. Okay, so let's see if Claude can do that. Can you okay, it knows the markdown format and see output is satisfying. Okay, I will go through the first question and actually read. What is the technical education and vocational training? Technical education and vocational training provides specialized skill training, preparation for careers in skilled trades, applied science, modern technologies, and various occupations. So programs are focused on hands-on learning and developing practical job skills. To the point, nice. The wording, phrases sound so natural. I like it. Okay, so let's test the same thing. So I will ask GPT the same question. So here, what is a technical education training? I will quickly check how many FAQs did Claude did here. Okay, I will count that 1 2 4 5. Okay, by default 5. Okay, so GPT did till 10. Okay, that's enough for me. Okay, so what is technical education? Technical education refers to the study of specialized fields such as engineering, IT, and applied sciences. Emphasizes on practical skills over great, to the point, short. Okay, so how does vocational training differ from education? Great. Who can benefit from vocational? How long vocational training lasts? Is degree required for a technical and vocational job? Are technical vocational courses accredited? Can I pursue higher higher education after training? What are the job prospects after completion and vocational training? Is financial aid available for vocational training program? Can I take vocational training course online? So these questions are actually relevant, and it actually matches the intent of the user. If I'm searching on the Google for vocational training courses or similar term, I would actually want to know, is there any degree required, or how long does it last? So these kind of questions are relevant to what I search. Okay, so let's see on the Claude examples. Okay, what is technical is fine. What are the examples? Maybe not. I'm not satisfied with this FAQ. I don't want to see the examples. Train. Okay, what types of programs are available? This is fine. What are the benefits? How can I find a program right for me? That is good. But based on the overall topic perspective, I kind of like the GPT more than Claude. Claude is fine, to the point, fairly good vocabulary in here, lengthy than GPT, but it is good. I like the word, I like the reply of the questions. Okay, but in the GPT it is relatively short. I might want to expand some of this, but it's to the point and the questions are on point. Okay, I want to actually include the questions into my article. That's super. Okay, so in this test, I would say, based on my other test, this is the live test. I never did that, but I've been using GPT and Claude for a long time now. What GPT usually does is, like, it gives a rich vocabulary, which is good. But comparing GPT to Claude actually have a natural kind of writing style, and it has it does not give you keyword rich, vocabulary rich words into the sentence, which is actually good most of the time. And vocabulary rich words, I'm not saying that vocabulary rich words are not fine, but while reading it, it sounds more natural and authentic, and it's clearly satisfying for the users because it is readable. So readability should be high on Claude. We will test the readability test with GPT and Claude side by side, but right now I kind of like GPT. I would say it's a draw because I like the sentence and the wording of the Claude, but in this instance you can decide, but I kind of I would like to give both GPT and Claude 1 point. Okay, so let's test another thing. Okay, I want to rank, let's see, act like an SEO expert. Wait for a while, and help me rank on keyword educate. Okay, so I want you to organize keywords, list relevant keywords on the topic, and organize them by search engine. Okay, let's see what GPT does. We'll test that on Claude as well. To rank on the keywords, it's essential to understand the search intent behind the related keyword. Here's the breakdown. Informational intent, we are navigational and transactional intent, commercial intent, top sites for vocational citations. I like it. This citation is because I have used the plug called some of the plugins called access the link and web pilot. So this is the citation, but on free version of GPT it may not the top site. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I will test that on Claude as well. Let's see. Act like an SEO expert. So here are the relevant keywords: informational, commercial, navigational, and transactional. Great, let me know if you need any clarification below. Let's test it side by side. Okay, oh great. I mean, yeah, prompt was the same, but the understanding of tools are different. Okay, on that prompt, that GPT what gave us is not the keyword but the intent, what you want to cover on that specific topic. Okay, let's say technical education, vocational education definition, history, importance, we have to talk about that. This may not be exact keyword, this long tail keyword, but not exactly a keyword. I have said in the prompt that I want the relevant keyword and I want to organize them by search intent. But yes, it gave me a prompt output, gave me an output, but these are the keywords at all. Okay, so these are the topics we can cover on those topics. So these are the topic based on what I give the prompt. Okay, so it categorizes by informational, navigation, and transactional intent. Find what I can include. I can easily extract from these, but in Claude here, it actually gave me a keyword. Okay, in the informational keyword, what are the keyword? Technical education, vocational education, trade school, all these are the keyword. And the commercial keywords gave me the keyword. Okay, navigational keyword, there are the keywords. Transactional keyword, there are the keywords. Okay, so it actually gave me a organized as well as it gave me a keywords, exact keyword what I can include on the article. Okay, so this is to the point and it is actually nice. Okay, so in this instance I kind of like Claude. Okay, so this is also fine because I know the overall perspective of the topic, but this is specific instance I just wanted a keyword. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, in this instance I like the Claude. Okay, so let's test something. Okay, I will write a prompt, write a compelling and conversational blog on technical advocate using personal experience and empathy. Also, this should do the job for me because I want GPT to give me a natural output based on the experience. Okay, then avoid, most of the time I know the GPT will give us such output like hey folks or something like that. So avoid phrases like hey folks, hey there, friends, and focus making it relatable and engaging. Okay, so also avoid adverb. I don't want to give article length, so let's see what it does. Wow, I remember the day I walked to my first technical class. Starting is nice, started with the first person, and actually on the introduction part I actually immediately liked it because it's kind of like a storytelling. I said GPT that I want personal experience and empathy. With that prompt, it is satisfying to see that doing the job for me, so I like. Okay, so this is the article. Okay, we will read that later on, but let's feed that on Claude as well. Okay, let's see. Right, here's the drive was stratus for high school was expensive text. I've always thought of writers on Claude. Sorry about my voice, guys, I was just on voices. Okay, so let me read the first or the second paragraph. I remember the day I walked to my first tech class. So the prompt was on technical and vocational. The room was filled hum of machines and scent of a fresh and playable excitement of a student eager to create, learn. So let me read, guys. I remember the day I walked into my first tech class. The room was filled with the hum of machines, the scent of a fresh wood, and the palpable excitement of students eager to create and learn. It was a world away from traditional classroom I was used to, and I felt like stepping into the realm of endless possibilities. Growing up, I was always told that traditional academic path was key to success. But as I navigated my way through the high school, I realized that the conversational route wasn't for everyone, including me. I yearned for something more hands-on, something that would allow me to apply my skills in the real world scenarios. That's when I discovered the world of technical and vocational education. Technical vocational education isn't just about learning a trade, it's about finding a passion, honing skills, building a future. It's about understanding that there is no one size fits all when it comes to education, that every individual has a path to success. So I like these paragraphs, but the introduction and the second paragraph were too much for my taste because I do not want to include these words into my article. Like, I felt like stepping into the realm of endless possibilities. This is too much and sounds not authentic for me, guys. This is good. Realm is a good keyword. I don't have anything on with the realm keyword, but I actually prefer the natural and authentic texture of the text. So I actually like the natural voice. Okay, so let's read the Claude. When I was in high school, I felt like everyone was telling me I had to go to Radisson 4-year college. Yeah, good. I already read that, but my parents, teacher, counselor made me seem like another path after high school was setting. But deep down, I knew that expensive tech degrees weren't for me. That is so good. I always liked working with my hands and preferred being active instead of sitting at a desk all day. And the thought of racking up 1,000 student loans for a vague career I was unsure about didn't sit right. I decided to take a chance and enroll technical program instead of college. At first, some people didn't take my choice seriously when I told my uncle I was becoming so what is the context? They joke wired for free. Underneath the joke, I sent down my decision to work trade instead of real career. Their attitude used to make sick myself, but I'm proud of the path. Work isn't easy, but it's rewarding. I enjoyed the problem solving aspect of trial work and seeing my progress updating. Okay guys, so going through these texts, ChatGPT gave me a nice output. It understands the overall topic and the context around that, and it gave me an output. But output was vocabulary rich, like I said, which is good. But I actually like output style. The output of Claude, it is simple with high readability and to the point, short sentences. I kind of prefer these type of writing, but on the overall perspective of the topic it covered, under that, I would say GPT wins over Claude here because the prompt was on technical and vocational education. Claude was close as well, but it rather gives me the storytelling vibe, why the guy chose the electrician, why I chose to be an electrician. Okay, so it has the thing, but GPT knows the content. That's fine. But like I said on the prompt, the conversation and kind of input the personal experience. So this is the practical way, like why he chose the electrical job and kind of like that. So it's good, but I will leave you to guys to decide you like. But I actually like this storyteller covering the overall perspective topic. So these are some of my takeaways. GP and Claude is also good. People are making lots of high. Claude might kill GP. Claude might kill. Claude is among top of all, but on the real test here, Claude is not close to Chat. Okay, so that does not mean that Claude is not nice. There are lots of good thing on Claude, like it lets you like it has a web access by default, so it knows the latest data. So it has the add files. We can easily add files from here, and it understands the overall sheet and doc, and we can summarize that doc directly onto the Claude, and Claude has more data. It can process more data, but ChatGPT cannot process such data that Claude does. ChatGPT has a 16K GPT-3, but Claude has the more data. It can read more, so that is good. It lets you upload. And also on the ChatGPT part, we can use plugin to upload things. There's a code interpreter as well. I can show that. So if we use that plugin, so it will do the job. So these are the enabled plugin. Okay, so let's see. I mean, in the new chat, we can easily do that. There's a code interpreter, and we can actually add files. So that is super nice. So in this test, guys, these tools both have capability. I like them both. I actually use both. Claude is not available for all the use worldwide, but you can use it VPN. If you don't have a VPN, use it like me. Use Opera. So Opera browser has. If you don't have a VPN, use Opera. So Opera has a default in their browser. You can use that. Use Claude from. Okay, so we will test the readability probably in later videos, but right now this is all all it is. So I've tested lots of guys, so it's the video is taking too long, so I will make few videos read out which one actually have a good readable score. We will test that. Lots of other tools as well. We cannot fully rely on those tools as well, but if there is we can test if the scores are same. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I'll keep make videos later on, so stay tuned.